Over the weekend, the Sinnoh Classic took place, and just like I did for the Johto Classic, here are a couple battles. I'm going to try to show you three, so let's start off. Alright, this first one's versus Sean versus Sean. Now, the Sinnoh Classic had specific rules, obviously up to number 493 with the restriction of a couple of legendaries, as well as Dragonite and Tyranitar weren't legal. So he led with Azumarill and Espeon, and I go with Gengar and Gyarados. Now, unfortunately, my nicknames yet again are not shown due to battle spot. But Gengar is Darcy and Gyarados is Muerte Roja. So he withdraws Azumarill since it's been intimidated. That -1. In comes Raikou, one of the legal legendaries. Now I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen? The speed tie. I risked it, but my Gengar loses it. So Darcy did nothing this game. Too bad. Now with Muerte Roja, I decided to go for Dragon Dance. Now in doubles, setup moves are not exactly the best, but I chose to keep it just in case I got the opportunity, and here I did. So I bring in my Staraptor, her nickname is Ruri. I go for the U-turn. She has Choice Scarf, which is why she outsped both of those Pokemon, which normally outspeed her. I didn't expect the U-turn to KO the Espeon, but I got a crit. Not sure if it mattered. I don't do damage calcs. But I switch in to my Garchomp, which her name is Rio. And with Muerte Roja, I went with Earthquake. So I could have stayed in with Staraptor and not done the U-turn switch, but I didn't. I don't know. Rio was able to take the Earthquake, and Raikou goes down. So that's it. In comes Blaziken, along with Azumarill. Well, I'm not sure if that Blaziken is a bred one or if it's that one from X and Y, but who knows? Alright, so I protect with Garchomp, Rio. Blaziken protects to get that guaranteed speed boost, and I go off with another Earthquake, only to hit Azumarill. It does okay damage. Azumarill is bulky as hell. There's the speed boost, but it's not gonna matter. Gyarados is still faster. There goes Blaziken. I almost used mine in this competition. Almost. And spamming Earthquake time. I don't believe Azumarill goes down. Nope. Sliver of health. And he play roots Gyarados, which I thought Garchomp would have been the target. But Muerte Roja did a lot of damage this game. And now for Ruri to take the final KO. Now before Talonflame, spam Brave Bird. Staraptor was the Pokemon that made it famous. So now, the original Brave Bird bird. That's game 1. Recoil. So that's the first game. I shall go to the next one right about now. Game number 2 is versus Jorieko. Now, from his team, he has Seeking. And when I got paired up with him, his status was I love Seeking. So I give him mad respect and props for using Seeking. I also do like Seeking. I know it's a very basic looking Pokemon, but it looks, I don't know, I like Seeking too. So let's start. I lead with Darcy and Selena. Shiny Weavile, it's time to show up. He leads with Staraptor and Seeking. Now his Staraptor has Intimidate, which is pretty obvious. It's good in doubles. So my Weavile already has a -1 in attack. I protect with Darcy, my Gengar, and the Seeking protects itself, so it's scouting moves. I was curious on what this Seeking would do, but with Weavile, I still choose to fake out the Staraptor, even with the -1. Now I go for the Icicle Crash. He has a Yacht Berry, and it doesn't KO since I'm weakened due to Intimidate, but something happens. Now with Gengar, I use Sludge Bomb on Seeking to see what it would have done, and it takes it down to red health, but Staraptor flinched from the Icicle Crash. Now Seeking, that Waterfall though, I'm surprised it did not KO Gengar with that crit, but I guess the roll was in my favor. Now Seeking protects, and I go for the Priority Ice Shard, just in case, to finish it off. Down goes Staraptor. Useless turn. In comes Jolteon. Now this is where I realized why he's using Seeking. I protect with Darcy, and I go for a knockoff on Seeking just to see what he was holding. And he has a Chesto Berry, you're about to find out. And I'm like, okay. But then Jolteon goes for Discharge, and that's why he's running Seeking. Seeking's hidden ability is Lightning Rod, so Seeking would have gotten a +1 from that Lightning Rod into its special attack. In comes his Salamence, intimidates my Pokemon. Now Selena, my Weavile, is at -2, so she has to get out of there. She's not going to be doing anything. Go into my Intimidator. Muerte Roja is back. So Gengar uses Sludge Bomb. Keep saying the Pokemon's names and my nicknames. But oh well. So I get the lucky poison on the Salamence, but the Life Orb finishes her off. Good job, Darcy. This time you did stuff. Shadow Ball was obviously directed towards Darcy, but hit Gyarados. Here comes Dragon Claw. Can take them. Got poison. Bring back Selena. The Ice Shard priority on the Mence, just to get it out of there. But it has a Focus Band. I was like, wait, what? It worked? But then his Jolteon goes for Discharge. And yes, that was a Wakan Berry. But the Wakan Berry did nothing for me throughout the whole competition. Maybe only like once it saved me. So Gengar and Salamence go down to Discharge. So that Focus Band was kind of... nothing happened technically. So in comes Ruri again. Now let's just finish off Jolteon. Chip it with Ice Shard since it's faster than me, in case it has a Sash. Or we just hit it with Double Edge. Staraptor is just so good. Take some recoil. That's game 2. Next up, the last game. On to the last battle. Now, like I mentioned in my Johto Classic video, Japanese players are very tough to beat. And this one is running a very defensive team. And it was very annoying to deal with this. But let's see. Let's check it out. He leads off with Mischievous and Clefable, those Japanese names. And I lead with Darcy and Ruri. Now, this battle is one of, like I said, it's annoying. Clefable goes to Follow Me. I really despise that move because it's very good in doubles. But I believe I did gang up on the Clefable anyways. So the Brave Bird does a decent amount of damage. And then I finish it off with Sludge Bomb. While that Mischievous didn't get touched. At first, I wasn't paying too much attention to the Mischievous. Maybe I should have. Well, you'll see. So Life Orb. Here comes the Will-O-Wisp. Of course, on Ruri. Now she's burned, so she's pretty much useless. Well, not fully useless, but her usefulness is not that high. I just said use so many times. Then comes a Blissey. I go for Brave Bird. There's some Choice Scarfed into it on the Blissey, and yeah, that's not doing much. Now I taunt the Blissey, expected like a Thunder Wave or something, but it goes for, well, Mischievous goes for Will-O-Wisp just to spread status on everybody. So Gengar's burned, and it goes for Heal Pulse. I'm not exactly sure what his motive for that. I'm not too familiar with the move, so let's keep going. So Burn racks up. Still, Mischievous hasn't been touched. He calls back Blissey. Maybe because she's taunted, I thought. In comes Wallafet. And Mischievous goes for Protect. I went with Brave Bird on the Blissey. So this Wallafet's gonna take this very well. So that does nothing. And I went with Shadow Ball on Mischievous, trying to give it its first damage, but nothing. Burn. Next turn, Ruri's gonna go down. So he withdraws Wallafet yet again. And he brings back Blissey. Last final, Brave Bird. on Blissey. Down goes Ruri. Good job, my friend. And I Shadow Ball the Wildfed, that's why he brought in Blissey. And now the Mischievous sets the Trick Room. Now I'm in a very tough situation. All my Pokemon are speedsters, but his are like bulky walls. At this point, I'm like, I think I lost. So I bring in Powerape, his first battle that I'm showing. Infernape, Sinnoh, my favorite Pokemon from that region, if not the favorite. Fake Out, Protect, nothing. And here is Perish Song. Right here I was like, oh man, this battle is one of the worst. I taunt Blissey. If only I taunt Mischievous, none of this would have happened. But I completely ignored it. Now I'm paying the price. Perish Con is at 3. He calls back Blissey, so that thing keeps coming in and out. Back to Wobbuffet. Now that's the Perish Trap. Wobbuffet I Shadow Tag, so now I can no longer switch out Infernape. Gengar can't switch out because it's a Ghost type. So go for Flare Blitz. The Wobbuffet, it's alright. Damage. But he has a Citrus Berry. So back up he goes. I Shadow Ball Mischievous, but she protected. So that Mischievous has taken no damage. So now we're at 2. But he returns it. I'm expecting a Shadow Ball. I believe I'm not sure if I ganged up on Wobbuffet. I think I do. Charm on Infernape. Powerape loses a bunch of attack points. This Flare Blitz. Yeah, child's play. But Shadow Ball connects. And down goes Wobbuffet. So I am free to switch out Infernape. So now we should be at Perish count number 1. After everything goes. Right, Perish count 1. So on the next turn, they'll faint. In comes Mischievous. I need Powerape, so I call him back. To Rio. Now he just protects stalling. To make that last turn of Perish Song matter, I guess. But I switched out Infernape. But yeah, Darcy, Gengar, she's going down to the burn. So Perish Song didn't do anything. I know, sure annoying, was annoying. Trick Room wears off, and now I'm in the zone, or kind of in the zone. Infernape has a air balloon, so I can spam Earthquake if I wanted to. But I just go for close combat on Blissey to get that thing out of here. Now still, the Mischievous has received no damage. Here's the first hit. I know she's Eviolite, that does nothing. She goes for Trick Room, but at this point, I'm like, it doesn't matter. I can just do so much damage, and he realized that, so he forfeits. So that has been my Sinnoh Classic battles that I wanted to show you guys. The last one was pretty long and annoying, but hey, that's the strategies in doubles. Who knows what's going to turn up to be. Now, the entry gift for this competition is a Garchomp inspired by Cynthia's. So when I do get that, I will be claiming it and posting the video like I did with Whitney's Milktank. So thanks again, and good luck on any Masuda methods you're going for, and I'll be sure to post more videos.